Welcome, friend. A question you probably have by now is what to do during periods of price consolidation. And of course, I'm talking about these price patterns: downtrend continuation, downtrend reversal, uptrend continuation, and uptrend reversal. And I'm referring to these stale periods in here. Let's look at some examples. Downtrend continuation, there's the price consolidation I'm talking about. Downtrend reversal, again, price consolidation. Uptrend continuation, there's the stale period that I'm talking about. And uptrend reversal. Again, the question is, how can I make money during these slow periods if I have a need for speed? And of course, the answer is you can scalp. Now, how to do that? Now, you could do that on the 15-minute chart, but you could also do it by cranking the microscope down to, say, the 5-minute chart and plotting, as I have done here, Bollinger Bands and RSI. And you'll notice in this particular example, price exceeded the upper Bollinger Band, and look at what we have here, an inverted hammer or shooting star exceeding the upper Bollinger Band, all the while RSI went overbought. Good place to go short, because invariably price will retreat to the lower Bollinger Band. Similar idea over here, price exceeded the lower Bollinger Band, all the while RSI went oversold. Good place to go long. Here we have quasi-railway tracks, or tweezers, exceeding the lower Bollinger Band, and again invariably price will pull within the bands and head to the other band. So going short here, going long here, an example of how you can scalp during stale periods of price movement. Here's another example of scalping using pivot points that I talked about earlier. Off the 5-minute chart, in this case, Euro USD, showing you 3 pivot levels here. One above the central pivot point and one below the central pivot point, M3 and M2. And you'll notice how price meets resistance above the central pivot point and finds support below the central pivot point. Good areas to be looking to go short or long, depending upon where price is. Now, I want you to study this screenshot. And what I'm showing you here is a screenshot of MetaTrader charts. And what I've done is I've resized my charts so that I could show you 6 charts on one screen. Here you're looking at the daily 4-hour, 1-hour, 15-minute, 5-minute, and 1-minute. And I want you to look at these charts and see if you can see something in the form of a good trade. Just let you study this for a bit and then we'll carry on. I should point out that these lines here, the red lines, are the 200 EMA. And I want you to observe price action in relation to that red line in all of these charts and then make a trading determination. Okay, time's up. You'll notice that price was above the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart, above it on the 1-hour chart, above it on the 15-minute chart. And hard to see, there it is right there, the red line, price above the 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart, but look at where it is on the 1-minute chart. This was a good scalp. Price going the wrong way on the 1-minute chart. A good long, short-term long trade right there, a nice scalp. Let's look at another form of scalping. Here I'm looking at the euro in this particular example. 5-minute chart, you'll notice that price is above the 200 EMA here. Now, what I'm not showing you is that price was actually below the 200 EMA on the higher level charts, the hourly and 15-minute charts. Price going the wrong way on the 5-minute chart, a good scalp, good short trade here. Here's another similar example. Again, the euro 5-minute chart, you'll notice that price here above the 200 EMA, not shown, price below the 200 EMA on the hourly and 15-minute charts. Price going the wrong way on the 5-minute chart. Here I've shown you a trend line break confirmed by MACD punching down through its trigger line. A good short trade right here. Confluence of events. Price above the 200 EMA. Trend line break confirmed by MACD. I hope that was somewhat helpful in terms of getting your mind around what to do during stale periods of price action.